Hello, everyone. So today actually is morning, and uh, and yesterday I didn't work. I didn't actually work and do deliveries because that was the only cast day in my country, and I didn't know about that. So I actually planned to go with my family, and after it, and go for work. And of course, I actually can't. Uh, So that actually was yesterday. I invested the time about about the edit video. Okay, I edit video and I improve my skill about that. So that's good. I find the time to invest uh, about it because this is something that I most of the time couldn't do, and that's good. But you know, I think that I must put more time about the investing, and and where I can actually put my money and where actually I can do in order to start income from this aspect, and to actually do it instead of my work to make profit, you know according to pattern or according to something like that, just from it, because that's really fucking clear that I can't continue to do deliveries and continue to do this shit fucking job, you know because this job is bad in all the fucking aspect. And the one thing and one reason that because of that this job actually isn't bad, it's just the money. So I must actually to find alternative, and I know absolutely it before. So that's something that I also think that I need to invest my time because I know it's possible. Okay, I know it's possible. I don't really know how much time it will take, how much time and how much money I will invest, and I will need in order to actually eat, in order to make a strong income from it, as I actually get from deliveries. And after it I actually can invest and can actually you know make alternative way to achieve money, to achieve the same amount of money. That's the part of important for me. So that's something that I plan for, and that's something that I just touch every time in investing. I actually invest about S&B, about really fucking big companies, uh, and I just really slightly look forward at crypto, and I always actually start to invest and start to to research about it. But I don't really put all of my time whatever like that about that because I don't think this is the time, and I have the amount of money that I need but every time I just touch and touch, really fucking slightly, really fucking more every time, really fucking research more, really fucking learn more, and you know, really fucking slightly and little every time uh, in this until it will actually uh, be good with me, and I will understand everything. I will actually know what I can do, where I can do, because this is a word that you don't really need to do. Even if you learn everything and invest all your fucking time about it, this is not the word, you know, to start and put all your fucking money, all your fucking thing, and start to risk, start to. This is not the word for it. You actually need to learn it slightly. Take your time. Every time, just touching something that it's perfect and it's strong, like like a fucking big things, big company, big thing that you can invest about, and from it, take yourself and take your time with it. Okay, I know this is something I need to do, but I know that every time I need to improve, my knowledge and my experience, and this, it is foiled, because in eventually that's something that I absolutely want, uh, to make from it a good income, uh, that I will happy about, and that's something that I think rest necessary. Okay, absolutely necessary, because as I said, I don't think that I can't continue so much fucking time with this job of delivery. It's something that impossible. Okay, it's something that you can't do every time. It you just fucking every time actually exists a problem. Every time you get upset about things. Every time you actually get a shit about things. So that's a problem. And so that's what I want actually to say about this aspect. And yesterday, most of the time I modify a video. Okay, I modify video. So I actually need my concentration, my everything like that, in order to do actually a good video and a good, a good things. Uh, and I think that I don't really know when I need to stop, because I actually take all my time and do it. That was approximately 8 or 9 hour, so that's pretty a lot. Maybe more, maybe 10 hours, 11, pretty fucking a lot. Okay, and I did it most of the time. I just take a break and eat something, and that's something that that was exaggerated. Okay, because I didn't really want to do something else, and I didn't really think that I ready to do something else, and I need just to to file my time with this thing, and that's what I did. And most of the time, because I do a shit delivery, I I'm not in the on. Okay, so I don't really feel it, but yesterday I actually really felt that my little brother, you know, uh, just fucking yell every time, just fucking you know distribute, because he fucking playing the Sony. So it is not something that's new for me, but you know I understood something that I need to put, okay, about my future child, and that's something that's really important, that I understood yesterday, um, and that you know I absolutely believe that I need bring my child all the free life that I can, and I don't want to block every time. I don't want to really fucking be upset every time. I don't really want to do. I want actually to put a block, you know, in really far place. Okay, just to fucking really emphasize and and justifying blocks. But I don't really want to be a dictator or whatever like that with my child. Okay, uh, and every time I want to just that will be warm and will be good and will be everything like that. So I actually understand uh, that if that's something that will be with my child, probably not, because you know in my child I will actually behave different. I will actually be different and put a block and actually be everything properly. But I actually understand that if something like that actually will be with my child, and that's something that really distribute and really and really block, okay, and really something that uh, you get past about. I first need to disconnect every fucking emotion I feel, because that's something that I think you know actually worst everything and make everything shit. So first you need actually to take it as a fucking chess. You need to disconnect all your emotion, and it's really fucking hard, but to request, okay, and to bring a reason for your child, that what he actually do, it's distribute, and it's actually block you, and what do you do and why you do that. And I think uh, that's something that I learned also because of my company that I do delivery in. When you actually do something, you actually have a free thing. You do all the fucking thing that you want approximately, and that's something like great. Okay, but if you actually do something that's really bad, or do something that you really distribute and do a bad thing for this company, so they actually say 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh, that's no good because you know ABC, and we in the next time we'll do CB blah blah blah. Okay, so that's actually the way that I think I will you know speak with my child. I will bring him whole free thing that I can, and if something it's actually get past about the block, and the block is really you know it's really clarifying thing, that everybody actually need to understand. I will explain thing, and not just fucking be upset and be awful about thing and just yell about him. Okay, fucking disconnect all the emotion that I have, all the upset and the hungry thing that I have, and all this point actually, and just speak, okay, clear, and just uh, request. Uh, it's really hard, but request, you know, in good way, and in actually, you know, and yeah, to do it like that, to request actually well, in good, and justify it, and and eventually you say, if you continue to do it, I will do ABC. Okay, and that's actually bring the three things, okay, and all the things that I want to bring for my for my next and the future child. But in eventually you disconnect all the emotion, so that's good, and you bring a block, so that's combined.